I don't know if it's possible to prove this, but one of the things I've noticed recently in this whole business to deal with, oh yeah, how come that's still there? Oh, that's that. Okay, PJ Harvey, and the video that I spent all night last night uploading for a pretty dumb reason, right? Let me just first. I think that I must have a sense of humor. Either that, or I'm currently crazy, like insane, mad. Because the stupid things that I've put myself through over this one fact. I'll set this up here. Remember, I told you that low frame rate, a low frame size in a video makes it run well on a computer. The computer's not the same as a TV set, so it uses its own method. And so I was trying to find some examples. Like here, there's a movie in here. I may have deleted it. Okay, well, here, this particular movie, right? Well, it's a collection of, there are various movies, but this has been so heavily guarded by copyright that I think even if a pixel of it showed up in the upload, then like they'd shut my account down. So I got to choose something that nobody's ever heard of before and mute it. So here's a movie. Okay, it's quite a long movie. It's an hour and 40 minutes. Okay, quite small in size. Here's its frame size: 240 by 576 by 240. Okay, so you can imagine that's pretty small, right? That's the amount of the size of the surface, I guess we call it, the direct draw surface that's allocated in order to play this movie back. And this will have no performance hit on my system whatsoever, really. I should be able to go to full screen, and now I don't know what's going to come out at the end for the upload. I'm not recording at a high data rate, but I could increase it, and this wouldn't make any difference. This is, it's working great. It's totally smooth. It's not slowing down the system because everything's stretched, right? Now that's the problem. YouTube doesn't want to stretch anything. They want you to do the stretching yourself. Just like the hardware just did, right? In fact, what happened when I made it full screen is the hardware increased its flow of data to the actual screen area, I guess, right? There's more video memory available than for one screen. So now drawing the entire screen, or part of it anyway, a large portion of it, increase the data rate. So like scaling. And that's my problem. I got this video, and I don't want it to lose the data, and I'm actually quite happy with the result. It just took forever. Well, now the reason I was doing that in the first place, okay, I don't know. I do these things on here, and I say like share this and share that, and I don't know if anybody sees these things or not. But I don't know if anybody watched this video, and so I'll just tell you that I found a video on YouTube of that singer that I mentioned before, PJ Harvey. Okay, and it had a audio sync problem, and I fixed it. Right, I fixed the audio sync problem, and I uploaded it, and I had to do, of course, the rescaling thing and everything. And I thought that's great. I mean, I hope maybe there's some more of these wonderful videos of PJ Harvey. I mean, let me just show you again if you didn't see. Now, I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea or anything, but it is a simple fact of human physiology that this is a very, very sexy, gorgeous woman, okay? And not just because of, not her looks per se, but everything about her, the way she moves, and she's got a powerful, strong character, confident and sexy, and like just every part of her being just sort of oozes sex appeal. And so this is like just a great video. I'm very happy that I had a chance to see it, and I thought, this is great. I'm going to go look around and find some more. Nothing, right? It's all terrible. And I had this theory. I was thinking, like, well, it's probably that, just sort of half joking when I was mentioning this to someone else, it's probably that, that people can't function correctly when they're trying to make recordings of her, because, if it's guys anyway, females as well. I bet no woman would doubt this, that this is a beautiful woman either, I'm sure. So they tend to not think clearly, right? They push the wrong buttons, and plug the out port into the in port, and everything gets messed up, and so you always get these crummy videos. The sound's off, or the aspect ratio is backwards, and because they're so focused on, their mind is unfocused, and they just can't pay attention long enough to get the task done of recording a simple video. Well, I thought that was kind of a joke, right? Well, looking at this video and using that thinking thing, and combining this with a comment that I either typed into the video description or private message to someone, I said that if anybody wanted to know what animal magnetism is, just show them this video, and if they don't understand by the end of the video, then they're probably not human, right? Well, actually, that's not entirely true. There is one category of human beings, and I'm not categorizing and generalizing out of hand. I've experienced it with people. In my elderly years, I've met enough people to know the following is true. There is only one category, if you can put people into categories, of human being that would not find this woman sexy, and that is gay men. Only gay men would not be able, would be. Only a gay man could have filmed this. No other man would have been able to hold the camera steady unless a robot did it, like a non-human. Gay men are human, and some would find her attractive, but there are gay men that I've met that have absolutely no sexual feelings towards women whatsoever. I don't know how that's possible, but I think that the reason this video exists at all is that there must have been like an entire crew of homosexuals hired to handle the electronics and stuff, because otherwise the whole place would have burned down. Because of that animal magnetism thing that she's got. Okay, now that sounds like I'm joking, right? But everything's like that. Now last night, as I was waiting for that stupid thing to load or upload, which took about 8 hours, by the way, because of that, it can't do YouTube won't do the rescaling on its trillion-dollar computers. I got to do it myself. I was searching again. There's got to be another video in the world, that I don't have to make myself, of this woman, clear like this one. Even just this, that doesn't exist anywhere. And then I happened across a page, an internet site, and I have no idea why I even clicked there. And I've got it here. I'll show you. Now, I didn't notice any of this stuff when I first clicked into here. I just happened to notice DVD PJ Harvey something, right? And I was looking through here, and it's a good song list. Oh no, it's one of these things, right? Like these links never work. You click on it, it says file not found. So I don't even know why I tried it, because they always fail. But I clicked on one of these, and it failed as usual. And I saw all these mirrors, and so I just chose another one at random. But would you believe it? One of them started downloading. So one of these things started downloading. So I thought I'd try another one on the same one of these things, the same site. And it said, the last time I had to wait 1 minute, and the next one said you have to wait 27 minutes or something, right? Well, there's 9 files here. Or is it 9? Yeah. So I tried all of them, and I managed to get 4 of the different ones going. So almost half of them going at the slowest possible transfer rate that they allow for a loser like me that doesn't have a credit card. And slowly but surely, all of these files trickled in. And in fact, I even uploaded the video before this thing finished. But I got it. All the files. They're still in my recycle bin. Prepared here. See? Now, the claim here from Guitar's website is that this is a store-bought DVD. Okay, excellent quality. It talks a bit about the performance, and part of it's in Spain and part of it's in France. And I didn't look at these images. Maybe okay, let's see. Let's have a look at I didn't check the images. You see, I got this in stealth mode. Let's see. It's all full of this. You can prevent wildfire while Smokey the Bear. Can you believe this? Find your local Goodwill. Guitars. I don't have permission. Okay, so I was lucky I didn't try. But I mean, this is. this is, to say the least, this is a kind of a strange forum, right? It's guitars and Smokey the Bear and so on. But anyway, they all downloaded, and of course, then the next thing was, is it really a DVD image? Like, am I going to see a clear quality, finally, another clear image of this woman performing? Well, I unzipped it, and it unzipped, and that gave me, this is the recycle bin. Oh, here's the upload, by the way. That was the file size that I uploaded. The Hurricane Fest, which started from, I thought it was 640 by 480. It was actually only 480 by 360 original video. Okay, so you can imagine the size of the original file must have been about 20 megs, and here we're up to, nearly 2 gigs, just so that I don't lose that 20 megs. And I re-downloaded it too, by the way. My prediction was exactly accurate. Here it is, downloaded, okay, 761 megs. So, and this has the same quality as what I uploaded, but it also is the same file size as the, well, it's actually bigger than the original, but whatever. Quality's perfect, but of course it's got that huge frame for no reason. As you just saw, there's no reason for that huge frame. No need for it. On a computer or a TV, it's different. Alright, so it unzipped, and I'm getting more and more excited, and I'm not sure if it was a sexual excitement or what, but it was exciting. This came up, and this here is that is a not this part. This part is created by the Auto Guardian Knot, which is what you use to convert these files to into an AVI, right? There's a video around on my page that shows you how to convert a DVD RIP, how to do a RIP and then convert it into an AVI. See, this is the log file that it produced. Okay. Now, I didn't actually look at these, but it turns out, well, see, now this is a 5-track. The way these DVDs work is it, I guess it intermeshes these things together. They're not. See, this looks red and this looks blue, and maybe it's different colors or something. But you'll get the idea as soon as I just open up one of these. It's botched, right? This is from the DVD, right? It's all letterboxed. I mean, there's lots of data, but the job isn't done by a long shot. I got to take this and turn it into an AVI. These are no good. All of these things. It's not like this is a collection of 4 videos. These all merge together, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, definitely, I'm sure. Well, I'm not sure, I don't know. Let's see if this looks like the beginning. But it doesn't matter, you still got to put it together and you still got to extract it. This does look like the beginning. Yeah, I have that goofy thing. Alright, okay. Well, as far as the quality goes, it's nothing to write home about, right? It's almost The one that I created from that thing is, you know, of almost the same quality. However, I haven't tried it yet. Right? I started with worse with the other one than I've got here. So maybe through intense effort, I could get an image as sharp and as clear as that one that was shot by those group of the aliens or whatever. All this started because all I wanted to do was just see another example of a decent video of her. And it's funny because the song that she's singing in that video, the one I first showed you there, this here, the name of that song is Dress, right? And yeah, if you didn't know this, I'll let you have another look. Is there anything about her that's, you know, notable in this video? It's the dress. I mean, for her, because she's obviously very fit woman, and so she, you know, her legs are very shapely, and you know, but that dress looks fantastic on her. No, but even a gay man wouldn't disagree with them. They would be like, they would probably be jealous or something of how well she can fit into that dress. They wanted to see something equal. So I wasted all that time. It did come out okay. I'm happy about that. Now the point is what? Well, you just saw that the DVD is crap. Now how come that DVD was crap? Well, I didn't see this until I actually extracted it. Where did I put that? My brain still is working, trust me. This picture is the cover, apparently, for the DVD. Okay, PJ Harvey, song list, DVD, right? Harder Till I Moan. This here is produced by Playboy magazine. I would think that the men that work at Playboy magazine, right, and the women would be used to dealing with sexy things, naked people, photographing naked people, and it's not stripping really, and it's not movies really, but it actually, when you think about it, Playboy magazine is not a very sexy magazine. It's just picture. It's just like anatomy lessons or something. This is what a foot looks like, and this shape is that. I mean, there's nothing sexy to do with Playboy magazine that I've ever seen, and that's probably why I never looked at those magazines. I can't. They're not sexy. So I guess probably in true form, like everybody else, the people that were trying to put this together botched the job because they couldn't keep their mind on their work, and probably she's at fault. Well, it's not her fault. It's the way she is. It's just the way she is. Whoops. So I don't know. I'm going to try now and take this DVD and make it into something watchable. And The first thing I did was probably correct, and I deleted it. Well, no, actually, what I should do is what I want to do basically is what they call demux. You know the phrase demux. That's where what you're trying to do. Now this has 3 segments. There's the 1 hour part in the middle. There's a 24-minute extras at the end, and this here is just an advertisement. So I want the main section. Now demux is something like extracting just like from a container type file the data without doing anything to it, just getting it out, right? And not trying to do any formatting or anything. And that's what I should, now that I know what I'm dealing with, I had to bump this up to 100%. And I want to make sure that, now this is the actual size. It's letterboxed. Typically the DVDs are letterboxed internally, but when you extract them, I guess whatever's in the IFO file is supposed to have information that tells the decompressor or your DVD player, which part of the data is the actual film or whatever, because they're always 4/3 aspect, right? But the image is not. The image is the square of this in terms of aspect ratio. So you select an output file. Now, see, this was wrong. If I put this on auto width, it's just going to take 720, I know, because these things always do. And if I take this as original, everything's at 100%, this won't try to decode the audio. This won't try to resize it. And so doing it this way is almost like a completely lossless extraction into an AVI. And if I run this job, it actually shouldn't even take that long to do, because it doesn't really have much to do. See, it even says demuxing. Now, once I've got it out and without any loss, then I can fiddle around with some virtual dub, resize and rescale it. And one of the things I want to figure out how to do is to get a decent, a better result for the smaller, when I do the smaller size encodings. Like the movie I showed you there. It may be a little bit blurry, but if you doubled the data rate of that thing, even without changing the frame size, you get a perfectly sharp image. I wish I could show you, because the one the Planet of the Apes one is the best example. It's dangerous. Click on it because I might end up getting my account closed. But you have to see, not porn. I made these. That's true. I used the thing that's been saving me is NEV converter. I don't care. Typically, I don't use the output of this for anything, but this is just to convert things into AVI format, and then I can edit them. But in this case, the original was in a messed up format, and when I ran this thing, it fixed it. Now see that again, only 336, But look at the file size. So this is full quality. Now I remember that encoder's running at the moment, right? See, well, I can hide it. So that's 2K, that's what I chose myself. 800 by 336. But it's not, see now this is not really true. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it's letterbox. The display aspect ratio 2.4 to 1. It's not 16/9. Right? That's that's what they call like a Panamax or whatever, like the movie theater, very wide movie theater aspect ratio. I forget what they call it. If I could just get one scene, maybe that, if not, there must be one frame that they haven't put their signature on. I could make this really small first, so that we can just sort of sneak through here. No, that's not small enough. Try to find something where there might be a large bit of action. Okay, now this looks like the rise. Find it when there was an uprising or something. Escape from, yeah, there's an uprising. Now where is this? That's driving. Okay. I want this at the original size, which was this, I think. Okay, well, where are we? Frame 14069. I haven't started yet. Stop! Oh God, there's our logo. 14069. No, how many? 30, I think. No, 20. That's it. Okay. Now I'm just gonna. I hope if I end up spending the rest of my life in jail for this, I hope that you'll remember me. Remember all the things that I did to try to help you out. Well, here goes. I'm going to be playing the most copyright protected audio-visual sequence on the planet, or part of it anyway. Part 3 though, so slightly safer. Okay, see, that's high definition, high data rate. Oh no, go away. So you saw. Maybe I can clip that last bit out. Now we'll try it. None of that's got to do with anything, and the whole rescaling thing is a big joke. And PJ Harvey has obviously got something going on about her that makes people just sort of lose their heads, so to speak, when around her. And I think that's kind of funny. I don't know. It's funny. All the time that I wasted and everything, I should be furious. But I keep saying that there's a humor aspect to it. So I must have a sense of humor. Right? I'm not a masochist. Now what's oh yeah, okay, that was there. I want to be sure. So I guess I can empty this now. I wanted to keep the this recycle bin not empty because I wanted to show you all this stuff that's in there. You know, all the zips I got, and that it really was 2 gigs. And all that stuff. And if you look at the video online, you would have seen the result, and it's actually not that bad. But I'm really a lot more happy with those audio clips, those demo things. You know, it's weird. I left a comment on there on that same video saying that that music was the first new sounding music that I've heard in years, or maybe 20 years or something. And if I was just thinking, listening to that again for the 50th time, of how different that music is from the stuff that was eventually published. I mean, she actually went pretty mainstream. It seems if you hadn't heard those demo songs, you would say that she's way out there, right? You know, all the raunchy lyrics and the dress and everything, but her voice and the songs that got released on the albums, I mean, those concerts and everything, compared with those demos, is a complete shift towards the mainstream, away from the experimental and really good stuff that she was doing before that. I mean, it surprised me. I just realized, not too long ago, just a few hours ago, how much she went from the London music scene, which is fantastic. If you ever travel to the United Kingdom, you got to go to London and you got to listen to the bands, right? Every bar's got its own band. And the music's fantastic. You'll never hear it anywhere else. It's almost like there's a band for every bar. And you'll have noticed, if you listen to that sequence or some of those songs, that she's got a very, some would say thick, but I would say beautiful, delightful British accent, which was eliminated immediately, right? And I find that really attractive, the sound of her voice with the accent. But Britain is weird, and her accent isn't, it's probably like the wrong class or some stupid thing, right? The British people judge each other by their accents. If you got the wrong accent, if you're British and you have the wrong accent, then you are put into a category. It's a very caste-oriented, class-oriented system, and the big giveaway is the accent. It's too bad because they have nice accents, and they're always trying to either sound like the Queen or not sound like the Queen. Nothing in between. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm just rambling. Maybe I'll upload some of this. Who knows?